Hello everyone, it's Winona and I'm back for another video. Hopefully I'm a little more calm and relaxed than I was the last video. I watched it after and I was like kind of woo 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 woo. And I don't know why I get like that some days, but I do. I get nervous, I think, and then I just talk super fast and don't take my time to slow down. But anyway, let's start with a little everyday gratitude. And today it's by, oh, I should have practiced this name, Sidonie Gabrielle Colette, I believe. I probably sang it wrong. And it says, to be astonished is one of the surest ways of not growing old too quickly. And what has astonished me lately? That's pretty cool. Kind of goes along with my belief that the day you think you know everything is probably the day you should die, because you should be willing to learn something new every day of your life. Anyway, I'm going to do some ephemera today, but before I start, I wanted to make a couple of announcements. This is the journal. My friend gave me this, I think, for my birthday a couple of years ago, and I believe Yvonne Preston made this, if I remember correctly. And I use this to keep track of my my videos and give me ideas and things like that. And I wrote in here to mention my Etsy store, and that's because I've been putting some more things in my Etsy store. I've also started adding some of the jewelry I make. And actually I'll be spending a lot of time on jewelry the next few weeks because I want to do a craft sale in town. So I want to get as much stuff together for that as I can. But please visit it and just take a look. It's Dairy Barn Art, all in one word, if you're doing a search. But the link will be listed below this video in the description. And also, I started a Facebook group called Dairy Barn Art. And this group is because I was getting frustrated. I struggle since chemotherapy. I struggled so much remembering things, and I would join groups and I'd read the rules, and I'd mess up. I'd post and I'd break a rule, and my post would be removed. And I was just getting so frustrated trying to remember what groups I could post to and what groups I couldn't post to, that I decided, you know what, I know a lot of people that craft, and maybe they're not really selling their crafts, because I don't think this is going to be an instant platform. I think if it does work out as a selling platform, it'll take a lot of time and a lot of members before we get to that point. But I wanted a place where I could show what I was doing without breaking rules. So in my group, the only rule is that you be kind. If you see something that maybe isn't your taste and you feel the need to make a comment that might not be taken so nicely, please refrain. Just kind of like my mom used to tell me, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all, kind of thing. But that's the only rule. If you want to sell your stuff, you're welcome to try selling it. If you want to just show pictures of what you're making and just need some encouragement, or just would like to share with us, because I know all people who create love to see what other people are making. And it doesn't just have to be junk journaling. It could be anything you create. I love to read. I think if you have a favorite book that you've just read and you want to recommend it, go for it. There's so much on TV now, and I turn on Netflix and things, some of those streaming services, and I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know what to watch. If you have a favorite TV series, maybe just do a little review of why you like it and mention it in there. Like I said, the only rule I have is to be kind. If you make stuff and someone else sells digitals, I sell digitals in my Etsy shop. If you want to promote someone else's digitals, go for it. Just do it. I don't want this to be a competition thing. I just want this to be a safe place where people can share their creations, and they don't have to be works of art, because we all don't start making out works of art. We all have to start somewhere, and we all have our own tastes too. What appeals to me may not appeal to you, and what appeals to you may not appeal to me. But there might be someone in the group that loves it. So if you're interested, that's a long 4 minutes of telling you, join my Dairy Barn Art Facebook group. Anyway, when we left last time, we were working on this. And I have to apologize because I said that the Fabri-Tac didn't work. But I forgot that I never put Fabri-Tac near the cross. So I don't know. I think the Fabri-Tac worked. I put a little bit of art glitter glue at the points and then I sewed around it. And I also just did a little notebook and sewed it in. And the next video that I'm working on, my journal, will pop it in here. And I've also put my cover. I've sewed my signatures in. So it's time to start decorating. But that's not what I want to do today. What I want to do today is something I've been working on for a couple of days. And that's these ephemera holders. I'm really into, if you've printed it out or if you have it sitting to the side to do, let's get it done. And then it can go in, this is all going to go in my little box with my naked ephemera. And when I do journals, I can just grab and decorate it according to that journal. And the reason I decided, oh boy, I'm talking fast again. The reason I decided to do this video is because, I'm grabbing stuff again, I did this one. And I thought, that would go in my journal I'm working on right now. And you know what? All it needs is not necessarily this one, but all it needs is one of those snippets I made in another video. And maybe a little something down here and maybe not. So this opens up. This is actually from Tailor Made Journals. It's one of Lorna's. And it's her French checks, I believe. And I've printed them out on cream colored cardstock, about 60 to 65 pound cardstock. And I've then, we'll go through the motions. On the other side, I printed my own digitals. And some of them have some of her musical, I can't remember what the name of that digital is. But most of them, for the most part, they have different digitals from my tea stained, oh, that doesn't show up. This is very pink, but it's not showing up pink on the camera. But anyway, so I kind of did this was from Roxy Creations weekly challenge. I think it's number 28 maybe. And I watched Tanya on Tatty Treasures do it, and she did it a little bit different than Roxy did, and I'm doing it a little bit different than she did. So it just, you know, it's just how things evolve. It's kind of like I used to make cards, and when I made one, I liked it maybe somewhat, and then I'd make another one the same and I'd like that more, and by the third time I had a card that I really was happy with. So anyway, I just grabbed these checks and then I looked at what side I would like to fold down, and I think I'm going to fold down this side. And as you can see, this is one of my digitals that printed a little bit green. I don't need to fold it that far. I want to get this emblem in there. So I'm just going to fold it there. And then I've been cutting them to 6 inches. So just take my cutter and do 6 inches. And then this I've been putting on the bottom. But I need some vellum. So I've done the same thing with the vellum. I've printed some of my digitals onto the vellum. And this is one, again, with a greenish hue to it. And I just mark where this is. Or just mark the width. And then I take it to my cutter. And I cut a little bit less than what I marked. If you can see there, the mark is there, but the blade is right beside it. Make sure you've got it straight down here. I ask how I know that one, hey? And then slice it. So I guess I did get a little bit of the pink in there. Is that going to be too wide? No. And then I just take this and I tear it. And then I'll line it up on here. Oh, that's pretty actually. I printed it really nice. And you can see these corners are darkened. So if I put this down here, I've lost that dark corner. So I can put that up there. And then, no, it needs to go that way. I've lost a good chunk of the dark corner, but I wonder if I cut this. I'm going to cut this a little bit. I'm just cutting about 1 centimeter or 1/2 inch off of there. That way there it can go down a bit more. Or it can be a bit higher. And then, no, that one's got to be that way. This one can go this way. And this, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let's put it like that. And then we'll put this down there, I guess. I guess that's what we got. So we'll ink them up. And I use gathered twigs to ink. I should look here. Maybe, let's take a look at this. Maybe this is so pretty. No, I think I'll use that piece. And then I find this is vellum. I can't remember where I got it from. I might have got it from Staples, and it's pretty heavy-duty vellum. So I find where I've torn it, I have to ink both sides. And then I just ink the sides. You don't need to ink the bottom because you'll never see that. So that's going to go there. These actually make up very quickly. So this will be a very quick video, I think. I think I've made almost 40 of them. Okay, so then I'm just going to glue them on 3 sides. This is my art glitter glue that I've switched out into this bottle. I kind of like it actually, but I haven't done anything really delicate yet. So how's everyone doing? I was in Regina the other day. I had dermaplaning done. I've never had that done before. And oh man, my skin feels so soft. It was awesome. I've decided, I've been through kind of like hell and back with chemotherapy. And I'm finally starting to feel like a person again. And I want to start taking care of myself again. And I want to do those things that maybe I would have done before, but didn't. So anyway, that's what I've been doing, and I'm just going to use my corner puncher here. I really enjoyed it. I definitely will do that again. Definitely. I'm very blessed when it comes to skin. I have very good genes. I don't have a lot of wrinkles, or as the kids at school would say, crinkles. But I don't have very many wrinkles. It could be because I'm overweight too. But my mom didn't have many till her late 70s. And my grandma hardly had any when she died in her 80s. Or maybe she was 90. I can't remember. I said there's not a whole lot of good things I got inherited on my side, but I did get the good skin. But I need to start taking care of it too. But anyway, that's about it for us. Oh, we watched Yellowstone last weekend. Man, I like that show. A little bit miffed at the networks because there's only, all I watch on TV is Yellowstone, Days of Our Lives. You have to watch Days of Our Lives. There we go. There we've got this pocket that we can save for another project. So we'll start another one. So anyway, I watched Days of Our Lives, And I started watching Yellowstone this fall with my husband, and I have watched Oak Island since it started. I actually took my mom there after chemo to thank her for taking good care of me. And so I watch that faithfully, and I've really been getting into Skinwalker Ranch. And then sometimes I will watch Gold Rush. I'll watch Parker. Well, they had the season premiere of Yellowstone, the season premiere of Oak Island, and the season finale of Yellowstone, all on the same night. Well, and we don't have like we can't tape shows like some people can with PVR, I guess it is. Yeah, I think that's good. So anyway, but I do have a few apps, or the streaming apps. So I watched Yellowstone 2 hours with my husband. I watched Skinwalker Ranch after, but I couldn't watch Oak Island because they were having technical issues, which was good because it was time to go to bed. But my goodness, I hardly watch anything, and everything I like is all on one night. Like, I watch TV one night of the week. That's why I'd appreciate on my Facebook group maybe if people started sharing their favorite TV shows, because I just get overwhelmed when I go to Netflix and Amazon. I don't know what to watch. And part of it is, too, a lot of the shows are filmed fairly dark, and my TV upstairs here is got a really dark screen. So I pretty much would have to sit and watch it with the lights out. And I don't know, if you craft, you know, you don't just sit and watch TV. You have to be doing something. It's pretty hard to do it in the dark. Okay. So if you'll notice the vellum, this is the side it printed on, and this is the other side. So it does make a difference if you want to catch that dark corner, what side you put up. If you don't care about catching that dark corner, it doesn't make a difference. But that's just an aside. These digitals, this tea-dyed fun kit really printed out nice on the vellum. I'm really happy with the way it looked. And like the checks and everything on the cream cardstock are just amazing. So I'll put that there. And that's basically it. I'll do one more, and then I guess my time with you today is done. I am going to do some shorter videos. I'm like I told you, I'm doing my journal still, but still suffer with creative blocks where I just can't think of what to do. Hence that I'm doing naked journals, covers naked, ephemera. It's going to go that way. And I'm going to, like, I think next I'm going to do some of the envelope things that Roxy did. I think I saw those. Gail was doing those, I think. But what I'll do is I'll make a whole bunch up, and then I'll show you the last bit made for the journal that we're working on. There we go. And this art glitter glue dries super quick. And these make up, like, my TV's right beside me, so I can't really watch it. But listening to TV and doing this, it goes very quickly. I should actually move this stuff around so that I can watch TV when I craft. I listen to all the YouTubers. I listen to my favorite jewelry people. Oh, that didn't punch very well. and my favorite junk journalers while I'm crafting, because I can't really see if I want to watch a TV show, and I know I'll watch the junk journalers again if there's something they're doing that I really like. I guess that's what I watch. I watch YouTube. Thank goodness for YouTube. Well, thank goodness and thank goodness not, because I wouldn't spend as much if there was no YouTube. YouTube has opened my eyes to so many things. So there we've got another one, just real quick, and then you just slide some tags in there, and some ephemera down there. And this can get glued onto a page, and you could have it as a tuck, or you can just clip it in. I'm either going to clip it in, I think, or make a flip, because the back of this is beautiful as well. And you could put a little pocket. Actually, that's an idea. Maybe let's do that. I just had an idea. So this one will fold. I look at them and I don't want the words to be upside down if I can help it. So this is on the side, so this will be the front. Ooh, I'm getting a headache. I should have gone to town yesterday to get my pills, but I can't drive in the winter. And when my husband came in from chores, it was like 4:30. And said he'd take me to town, but his truck was filthy, so we'd take my Jeep. Well, my son took me to Regina, took the key fob with him. So by the time Dave got home from the other farm, it was really too late to go. So I'm without a couple of my medications until, oh, I forgot to trim this down, until Monday. So that could be why I have a headache. So I'm trimming this at 6 inches. And I think on this one, instead of putting this here, I think we're going to glue it on the back and make a little pocket on the back. Why didn't I think of that 33 of these ago? Why did it take me 40 of them to know? And I'm not kidding when I say 40. So we'll put those there. And then you get to see that nice little piece on the vellum. You can decorate the vellum after, though. Like I said, unless I get into the decorating mood, these will stay this way until I have a journal to put them in. Or I've also been thinking of making some naked journal covers and putting them in my Etsy shop. And then I thought, well, maybe I can sell them with some naked ephemera too. Boy, that'll be a title. I wonder if I'd get kicked off of Etsy if I said I'm selling naked things. To find out. Okay. So I don't want to put this down here because, well, you know, that's kind of a different look that we haven't had for a while. I think I'm going to go for it. See, this is how everything evolves. You're doing it, you do 40 of one thing, and then you decide, oh, I could do that. I'm just joking. I'm being sarcastic. But they do work up quickly. And I've had them sitting here for probably 2 or 3 months, taking up space just as sheets of paper. And I thought, that is absolutely ridiculous. Let's get them out of, I keep things in baskets, and let's get them out of that basket. Let's get that basket put away and get them ready to be used. Okay. So then, instead of putting that on this side, I'm going to take it over here and I'm going to put it on that side. And if I could get to my punches right now, I'd punch a little divot in there, but c'est la vie. go. I'm going to punch these. And ink them up. Well, I'm at 318 subscribers, and it's a little early to be saying this, but when I reach 400, I'll be doing another draw for an Edith Holden book. And if I know who my 400th subscriber is, because sometimes I don't know, it just popped up, because some people, it doesn't tell me when they subscribe. But if I know who my 400th subscriber is, I will also send them an Edith Holden book. So if you have friends that might be interested in this channel and would be interested in getting an Edith Holden book by chance, ask them to subscribe and like the video. The more likes and that we get, the I don't know, the better it is on YouTube. So let's show you all that I have made here. See, I wasn't kidding when I said I made 40. There's a lot, and there's different colors, and like this one is that. And some of them have my other digital, this one in. It's more ferny looking than the other. But yeah, they were fun. And now they're done. And now I'm going to start doing some envelope stuff. So anyway, you guys take care out there. And I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Bye-bye. Okay, clicker.